Hey guys, I'm gonna be honest with you. This is like my third take doing this video. First take, I don't know what was happening. Second take, I had it so angled you could barely see the pages. So here we are. Take 3. Hey, sorry it's been a while. I've been in college, and also this sketchbook has been stressing me out beyond words. I wanted to try something new. You know how I usually go for a Talents Art Creations sketchbook. I wanted to try something new because I'm in college. I deserve a nice sketchbook with thick pages so I can actually paint and not have to just always have little collaging moments. But I think the nice paper and how expensive it was really scared me off. So I'm going back to Talon's Artist Creations. That's the next sketchbook. But I finished it, so here we are. Here are the stickers we got. I made that. I don't know what's going on there. I think that's like a local business, but I don't know. Coffee shop in my area. This sticker was from my sister's trip to Berlin. You have to put that on your phone camera when you went to clubs. Local artist. I don't know who found this. Found that. I made that. Band. Y'all should check them out. I went and saw their show. Very great. More random stickers. I made that. Another. Yeah. Just gotta make sure this thing is centered because I don't know what happened last time. Okay, goals. Actually, I started this January 25th, 2026. I finished it today, which was, I think it's April 27th. Goals, I only completed one of them. So, I finished before the summer. Let's go. I actually wanted to finish this before I went on a trip, which I'm going on tomorrow, and I have to wake up really early, so we'll see if I post this tonight or tomorrow, which will mean nothing to any of the viewers, That's okay. I did rip out one page, and we'll talk about that later, so stay tuned. This page going on. If you know me and you've seen my past videos, well, if you haven't and you're new, go watch them, please. I love Fallout like every other dude. Love Fallout. Love ghouls. Great. Fallout's wonderful. So I was drawing my, not to be that person, Fallout 76 avatar. So, yeah, I play Fallout 76. I have played other Fallout games, so don't be too mad, but that is a thing. That's me as a hot dog. I've been drawing in a lot of just kind of cartoony-esque. I mean, it's all cartoony, but very cartoony, like a very New Yorker one single panel comic style. So, but this is a creature. I've been drawing a lot of creatures. This is Malik. He is a mailman, milkman creature. And here we are, another one. This is him as a Labubu. This right here, this was sketches of my sculpture project I did for my sculpture class. I made a bread box. Yes, I did. And this is him on the prowl, being goofy, being stoic. Yes, sir. If I edit, I will show a picture right here. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. Anyway, don't know what's happening here, but I like whatever I'm seeing. And I see a wizard. Yes, sir. And some robots. Perfect. Over here, we have me as a cute little cartoon. I think I was at a coffee shop with one of my buddies. I was drawing her. Lovely. And some more wizards. You'll see a common trend with this sketchbook. It's either wizards, creature, Fallout, cowboy. Or me. I've been doodling myself recently, which I'm having fun with. I usually don't do that, but now I am. Maybe art school is making me a narcissist, but we'll see in due time. This is a mailman. Oh, another thing I'd like to draw. I've been really into postage and the idea of postage and that as an art form, giving one thing to another person without knowing what that thing is. Postage. Lovely. Before the sketchbook, I was dabbling with sound art. That's another reason why I haven't been on doing the sketchbook so much. I've been really loving the 3D medium, and I made a Strango, which is like a banjo that I made out of a strainer and a 2x4 wood piece with 2 strings. Strango. I'll put a picture on here if I edit. This is a smiley face my friend made. Love it. We did a little mail art situation, like MAIL art. Postage art. Creatures. Love this figure right here. Loving that. This is a Pokemon card I found while I was doing some photography stuff for my photography class. Lovely. I think I was perusing I think like an elementary school in the middle of the night. Most definitely illegal, most definitely trespassing, but I did find this Pokemon card on the ground. I mean, to clarify, I wasn't inside, I was on the lawn. I wasn't inside, so it's not like trespassing. I had some African dwarf frogs in my fish tank, no longer with us, unfortunately. One was named Rad Frog, and the other was Frogamy. Both Fallout references, of course. My fish, unfortunately, ate their limbs, but before that, I drew them as dudes eating brine shrimp. Hell yeah. My friend did this. It's like some biology stuff. I don't even know. I don't fuck with biology like that. Over here, we shall see some figure studies I did while I was watching some of the Olympic men's figure skating. I love it. Love watching figure skating. That was gnarly. Let me know what you guys thought about that. I don't know the name, so I can't really like discuss it, but some dude did a backflip. It was gnarly. Okay, 1 second. Drink break. Okay. Over here, we see Low Lint Lust, or Lust Low Lint, I don't know. It was a comic thing I was working on. I was tabling at a zine convention, and I wanted to play around with this single panel comic. And so I made a little character, which is a ball of lint. Also, been thinking a lot about lint recently. But like, the inevitable waste that we leave, that we don't really think about. It's just like, dirt, grime, ick, that we always leave behind. So this guy, he's like a sentient lint ball, and then there's these 2 dudes. I like that. Like this cannon situation. And the roller dog. I don't really like this page, I'm gonna be frank with you. And I don't really know what's going on. Especially like this blue thing. I really don't know what I'm looking at. I'm gonna be so frank with you. I know that's like some kind of cacti. Maybe? I don't know. Up to interpretation. I know that says dude though. If you see any text, feel free to pause it and read it. There's a lot of writing in this one. I don't usually write my sketchbooks. My OG fans will know this. I'm more of a drawer, but this is more of a notebook, I guess. Over here, I want to try out like making a logo for myself, which is my face, a face logo of what I want myself to look like. It didn't really work out. I didn't really use any of these designs. You'll see further on in the sketchbook of which design I do choose. So over here is like discussions of lint and the different kinds of lint and lint adjacent things, such as boreasic lint, which is the medical dressing. I don't even know if I said that right, but it's fine. Play along with it. Cotton lint. We got dryer lint, navel lint, of course. We got pocket lint, which is also called like Gnurr, Gnurr. Don't know if you pronounce that right, or if I did, whatever. Toe jam, and of course, dust. And then I analyze it, of course. Thank you, Wikipedia. Over here, I go crazy. Just talking about art and whatnot. It's nothing too profound. I think I was just like, oh my gosh, art is crazy. No one gets it other than me. Like, come on. But I don't know. I was having fun drawing this. This is a great figure. I like this a lot, genuinely. Over here, you can see my overnight camping trip that I took with my friend. I was in my my photography class, and I wanted to make a sculpture and then document time. And so I went out to southern Utah and with my buddy, and we went camping, and I built a trash sculpture. I will display the photos here if I edit. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, so I saw a lot of power lines and whatnot, fences, so I wanted to draw that. And then, of course, the hoodoos, which is a very prominent tourist attraction and a great wonder of southern Utah. Truly beautiful. I think I was watching a podcast over here, though. All right. I really don't remember this. I don't remember all of these pages, frankly. Yeah, and birds. And birds with hats. I think this is a wild guess, but I think they're going to be like carrier pigeons or some kind of postage pigeon. I think that's what I was probably going for. It's always something postage. And of course, we got like a little elf. I think he's in a tavern and he's saying yay beer because he's probably in a tavern. And I think I was really hungry for a sandwich over here. I was saying sandwich, 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 sandwich. With a big old sandwich in my hands. But not even taking a bite? What's happening here? And cowboy. Ew. First cowboy sighting. Got a little, like, nature thing. And playing around with some masking tape. I watched Rushmore, that Wes Anderson movie, for the first time. Oh, so good. I love this movie. Oh my god, I love... Is it Bill Murray? Bill Murray. Great guy. Great actor. Of course. I drew in pencil for the first time in the sketchbook. The pencil format. This is a self-portrait sculpture that I had to do for my sculpture class. Low-key me. Very conceptual. Very niche. Very cool. This is also going to be how I draw myself the rest of the sketchbook and probably my next one, hopefully. I don't know, it's like a funky dude. And if you do it right, I become a walrus. Like Tusk. Great movie. This is my second watch of Rushmore. Some drawings from that. I tried the Bad Apple Monster for the first time. Great. I love this flavor. New favorite one. And I think I was doing some like still lifes. No, what am I doing? I was doing some figure drawings. This is like a little collage moment of the sculpture from Southern Utah. My Southern Utah trash sculpture. Lovely. And this is... Oh, what's his name? Peter Thiel. Peter Thiel's a robot. I got it. This is Peter Thiel. Yeah. Anyway. What is going on here? Oh. maybe I missed a page. We're not talking about that. I finished my sketchbook. Trust me. Okay, we got some dude. I think I was trying to go for a new OC because I was going through some art block, and usually when I go through art block, I need a new OC so I can just draw that person, and then it all comes back to me. That guy wasn't really working out. Trying to do some postage stuff. These are some blind contour drawings of my hand. If you see a thumb right here, you would be correct. Do you see it? Do you see it? Do you see my hand? It's right here. Here's some more like blind contour with watercolor. Lovely. I think I was just having fun with painting. This paper is great for painting. I don't know if I already told you that. All the retakes have blurred together now. But one pro about this sketchbook, because of the thick paper, it's so good for painting. Like, I had a lot of fun painting on this, but very stressful in my other practical common mediums. I like this page a lot. I think it's really fun. This is Frank Zappa. I'm kind of a poser with Frank Zappa. I got his concert DVD. I forgot what it's called, but when I was watching it, this is dude with big sunglasses pulled up. I needed to draw that. When I want something real bad, I just kind of need to draw it so I can like not get greedy and yearning. Satisfies my hunger. A lot of this writing also really doesn't make sense to me, so that's why I'm not really like telling you every single thing I write. Like, what does this mean? There's always room for jello, like duh, but come on, I don't know. I don't know what I wrote. I don't know when I wrote this, what caused me to do this. I probably thought it was like some comedian, but what does this mean? Not timeless. This is like creature coming out of a dude. So, nice. Some fun perspective thing of a person chilling on a couch. Kind of funky. Didn't use a reference like everything else in my sketchbook. I don't like using references. They piss me off a little bit. And I don't know. I get lazy. I like making things up. I lied. This is more like figure studies, and I did use a reference for these. This is my toaster. You'll be seeing this guy again. So, keep that in mind. This is supposed to be me. I went to a Tumblr-themed party, and I pulled up with my bowler hat. I become like a different animal when I put my bowler hat on. It's crazy. It's like some kind of Jekyll and Hyde situation. I like that guy. Whatever is happening here. I think this dude is really fun. It kind of reminds me of this other content creator artist, Vlad Doodles. Love their stuff. So, you know, I think I was probably inspired by their things. But, yeah. I think I was at a coffee shop when I was doing this, and they pulled out Neutral Milk Hotel on their music station, and yeah, had to stay. This is a boarding pass from my sister's trip to Berlin that I briefly talked about in the introduction of the sketchbook. So here, I was playing around with some oil pastels. I was kind of reminiscing on some of my AP 2D art portfolio from junior year, and I did a lot of like extreme mixed media. I was doing like crayons, oil pastel, charcoal, soft pastel, oil pastel. I don't know. Just like random combos of materials. And for my crayon and oil pastel piece, I was also like etching out the crayons and oil pastel. Oh, lovely. I was really reminiscing about that. And like, even though I don't like the artwork now, and the perspective is really weird, and concept wonk, materials phenomenal. Loved the strat with that. So I was doing a little bit of that in my sketchbook. Got a little fun lady. I like the hair with that. Kind of fun. Love this page. Especially the texture. Oh my lord. I think this is the first time in my sketchbook I did gouache. I really missed gouache. I feel like with, college stuff too, and always doing like some kind of artistic assignment, I really have had no time to do my own art. Woe is me. Woe is me when I have to do schoolwork. No. But I haven't had time to do any gouache, so this was a fun time. I was doing this with my classmates when we were doing like a out of class hangout. Yeah. I got some kind of like susical creature over here. Whoa. And a cowboy, of course. And another cowboy. And a wizard? Whoa. What's happening here? I think I was watching Akira, the movie, while I was drawing that. Gonna be honest with you guys, not the biggest fan. A little bit overrated. I appreciate it. I think the ending, and I like the animation at the ending, phenomenal. But I kind of wish they did that the whole movie. I was also watching The Blob afterwards, and how it's like extremely similar with Killer Clowns from Outer Space, which, like, duh. I think Killer Clowns from Outer Space, they copied The Blob, so. Oh, dude, it's like the same damn movie. I like what's ever happening over here. This is like very reminiscent of my old sketchbooks and my character design kind of things. I like this dude. Don't like the outfit, but I like the dude. I like this lady. It's some kind of like a Victorian Western kind of look. And I'm here for it. Truly. Love what's ever happening. I did some urban sketching with one of my buddies. He was doing some urban sketching. I invited him to do urban sketching at a cafe. I didn't want to do urban sketching. I drew a chair, and then I painted some random bald dude. Typical. Here's a baby. Very reminiscent of my baby creatures that I did for my drawing class. I'll put it here. The title is called Baby Hell. Yeah. And if you look below the baby, he is coming out of the toaster, which is from... I'll find it. Where was it? I don't know. Toaster. It'll be here. You guys trust me. Toaster, you can go back. There's a toaster previously. This is the same toaster. My toaster that I often ponder at, gaze upon. I admire my toaster quite a bit, I gotta say. Here are some California condors. I was looking at some birds. I was inspired and wanted to turn myself into a bird, so here I am. I was trying to do a lobster head on this person. I don't think it really worked out. Just kind of looks like a red funk stuff, which, I'm always down for that, but I was kind of hoping for a lobster. I like this dude. He's like giving. He's like a giver. He gives the copy stamp. I don't know what's happening here. I think the face is a little bit sloped, but I think I was drawing on an angle, so don't hate me. Here we have a fun little figure, and here are some drawings from my friend. My friend helped me finish. I didn't want to finish my sketchbook. Thank you, Lucy. Let's take a second and admire this. Love this. Lovely. Absolutely. Lovely. Thank you for finishing my sketchbook for me. And this is me as a hot dog. And my friend who drew this I drew her as a corn dog as a way of saying thank you. If you look closely, it's the ghost of corn dog future, much like the ghost of Christmas past. It's a corn dog, and it's the future. I was really miserable trying to finish this. I think you could see like the decline of quality, but I'm glad to finish this sketchbook. I think this is a good beginning for me to actually go back into my sketchbooks and post better quality stuff with better motivation and not an expensive sketchbook. So if you like sketchbooks with thick paper and nice stuff, get the Stillman and Burn Zeta series. I think that's what it says. Great sketchbook. I got their like mini one. I've been using this a lot too, and just taking a lot of notes and talking about my times. Got some like fun sketches in here too, like this. Just little peaks in here. I probably won't like go through this as well because I don't know if YouTube would let me. Kind of raunchy, let's just say. Anyway, thank you guys for all this stuff. I'm sorry I haven't really been online, and I deleted my TikTok very, very abruptly. I should have said like letting you guys know I'm deleting my TikTok or something, but I don't like TikTok, much like a lot of people. I kind of just deleted it. But I do have an Instagram, same username as my YouTube. I'll try and post more on my Instagram, but probably not as theatrical as this, because, you know, no voiceover. But anyway, if you guys have any ideas for like other things I could do, because I'd love to do other stuff other than like sketchbook tours, let me know. I'd love to do some. I just don't know what to do. Zero ideas over here. So feed me ideas, please, and let me know what you think about all this in the comments. Peace out. Have a good day, night, afternoon. Have a good time, guys. I'll see you on the next one.